Hey everybody, as promised, I'm putting out another video. I'm going to try to do at least one a week. Today's topic, we're going to talk about lectins. Had a question this morning, great question. I believe I've talked about it in the past, but even if I didn't, let's talk about it now. And I will approach it from a different standpoint than normal. You've heard me talk about the sunlight in the past, and I think we can speak of lectins as analogous to the sun. The sun is not the problem, everybody. The sun is not a problem. We have been under the sun our entire evolutionary experience as Homo sapiens for approximately 200,000 years. We have been outdoors. We have been hunting and gathering and building stuff under this thing called the sun. Similarly, lectins are not the problem. Now, you can read lots of books that will claim lectins are the problem, but please listen to the analogy carefully. How did we make the sun a problem? We made the sun a problem by going indoors, being out of the sun, making sure that our skin gets nice and milky white and unhealthy, and then on that first Memorial Day, we go outside onto the beach and we expose our unconditioned skin to the ultraviolet light of the sun. Now, mind you, if we were training our skin every day a little bit in the sun, our skin actually learns how to deal with the rays of the sun. And in fact, one of the best cancer protections for skin cancer is actual intermittent sun exposure. I mean, look it up yourselves, everybody. Our skin learns how to deal with cancer. And we do it, and it's done by teaching it, similar to how we exercise our bodies, right? If we only did 1,000 push-ups 3 times a year, that's not the ideal way to train, right? But if we did 2 or 3 push-ups every day, we'd be getting in 1,000 push-ups in a year, and that's the way to train. Okay, so similarly, how lectins work is we've managed to make a very unhealthy environment for our guts. And therefore lectins become a problem. And so where are we finding lectins? Well, we're finding lectins, first of all, in lots of foods that you already hear me telling you to not eat in the UTC Phase 1 manual, which are grains and dairy. But we also find them in things like beans as well. But you can mitigate a lot of this problem just by simply cooking and soaking and cooking your beans, or in general that food like tomatoes, nightshade vegetables will have a lot of lectins, like eggplants, tomatoes. Similarly, if you cook them, this will mitigate the problem. But beside that, like, should a raw tomato really be the issue in your health and weight gain? Come on now, everybody. If you believe that, I have a bridge I want to sell you, and I'll sell it to you real cheap. Here's the deal. We've created in our body a situation where we've eaten way too much sugar, way too much refined flour. We don't move our bodies enough. We don't breathe properly. We create way too much stress and anxiety. When we create situations in our body, we take antibiotics 2-3 times a year. We take ibuprofen or NSAIDs in general. All these things interrupt the gut microbiome tremendously. And as you know, I've gone out of my way to do multiple seminars on the gut microbiome and on digestion. Not going to have the time to do it in this 8-minute video, but trust me when I tell you, this is an intricate system and it does not like to be disrupted. And the best way to disrupt it is to do exactly what I just said. Keep taking ibuprofen every day. Keep on your antibiotics once a year, every 6 months or whatever it is. Keep taking sugar down. Keep eating refined carbs. Keep drinking alcohol. Keep on your pharmaceutical medications. Stay on your sleep medication. Keep doing all that, everybody. Now you're going to have a real problem with lectins. But guys, it's the same exact analogy with the sun. The sun's not the problem. It's how we use the sun, how we go in the sun. Lectins aren't the problem. It's how we're eating lectins and what we're eating it with and what we've already done to the body that's absorbing these lectins. So take care of your gut, and the easiest way to take care of your gut is do what I told you guys, starting 10 years ago. Get rid of the dairy and the gluten to start with. 8 weeks. Some people may need longer. Some people may need 6 months. It depends on what you've done to yourself. If you've abused laxatives, there's so many ways that you could have destroyed your gut. Okay? Let's just get that clear. But for the average person, 8 weeks, if you're truly vigilant, stay away from dairy, stay away from gluten, reduce the sugar dramatically, you're going to heal your gut. Then tell me that you have a problem eating a tomato or an eggplant or, peanuts or any of that stuff, man. You're just not going to. It's not the problem, everybody. The problem is in our inability to eat in moderation and to stop being ridiculous with alcohol and all this other stuff I've already described. Okay, sorry for the long-winded answer, but hopefully that will shed some light, no pun intended on that, on the subject. All right, everybody, have a great day.